This video compares two software tools. An AI voice walks you through everything clearly.
Let's start directly with pricing, because that's the deciding factor for most filers. TaxSlayer uses a tiered pricing structure based on how complex your tax situation is. The Simply Free plan costs $0 for federal filing and is limited to very basic returns, with state filing costing extra. Once you move beyond simple W-2 income, TaxSlayer pushes users into paid plans. The classic plan costs $22.99 plus state and supports more filing statuses, additional income types, and standard deductions. The premium plan costs $42.99 plus state and unlocks itemized deductions, investment income, rental property income, and advanced tax forms. For freelancers, gig workers, and small business owners, the self-employed plan costs $52.99 plus state and includes Schedule C support, business expense deductions, mileage tracking, and self-employment income reporting. In contrast, FreeTaxUSA takes a flat approach to federal pricing. Federal filing is always free regardless of complexity, including self-employment, investments, rentals, and itemized deductions. State filing costs $15.99 per state, and users can optionally add paid extras like audit defense for $19.99, deluxe support for $7.99, pro support for $44.99, amended returns for $16.99, and prior year returns for additional fees. While TaxSlayer's pricing increases with complexity, FreeTaxUSA's cost depends entirely on whether you choose add-ons. Moving into TaxSlayer's feature set, the platform is designed to balance simplicity with depth. It supports W-2 income, unemployment income, interest income, education credits, and standard deductions across all plans. Paid tiers unlock all filing statuses, all income types, and all major IRS tax forms. Higher plans support itemized deductions, investments, rental income, and self-employment reporting. TaxSlayer also includes prior year return uploads, built-in error detection, automatic calculations, and free phone and email support across plans. The software prioritizes speed and efficiency, making it popular among repeat filers who value consistency year after year. Navigation is straightforward, questions are presented in plain language, and the filing flow avoids unnecessary complexity while still covering essential tax scenarios. Now, looking at TaxSlayer's pros and cons, the biggest advantage is value for money. Compared to competitors that charge significantly more for similar features, TaxSlayer keeps pricing reasonable, especially for self-employed users. The platform avoids aggressive upselling, keeps upgrade prompts clear, and provides dependable filing tools without clutter. It's also known for fast e-filing and reliable calculations. However, the interface feels dated compared to newer tax software, and the educational explanations are limited. Users with very complex tax situations may feel the lack of built-in expert guidance unless they are already confident filers. Shifting fully to FreeTaxUSA, this platform is built around one core promise: complete federal tax filing at no cost, regardless of complexity. Unlike tiered systems, FreeTaxUSA allows users to file W-2 income, self-employment income, investment income, rental properties, capital gains, itemized deductions, and most IRS forms without upgrading to a paid federal plan. The software supports Schedule C, Schedule E, capital gains reporting, retirement income, education credits, and child tax credits inside the same free federal flow, which is something many competitors restrict behind higher tiers. The interview-style process is straightforward, asking direct questions and populating the correct forms automatically in the background, making it efficient for experienced filers who already know their tax situation. FreeTaxUSA includes prior year return imports, automatic error checks, and a clean, distraction-free filing interface that avoids pop-ups and forced upgrade prompts. State filing costs $15.99 per state, which remains one of the lowest state filing fees on the market. Users can optionally add audit defense for $19.99, deluxe support for $7.99, or pro support for $44.99, which gives access to a tax professional for more complex questions. Importantly, these add-ons are clearly optional, not required to finish a return, and do not interrupt the filing process with pressure-based upsells. Looking at the pros, FreeTaxUSA's biggest strength is affordability combined with depth. Free federal filing with no income limit is extremely rare, especially for freelancers, landlords, and investors. Pricing transparency is another major advantage, as users see exactly what they'll pay before submitting their return. The platform is fast, lightweight, and ideal for repeat filers who value control over hand-holding. On the downside, the interface is minimal and lacks visual polish, and there is no built-in live expert review unless you pay for higher support tiers. First-time filers or users who want explanations for every tax concept may find the experience less reassuring compared to guided premium software. Now let's talk ratings. On Trustpilot, TaxSlayer holds an exact rating of 4.2 out of 5 stars, based on 30,040 reviews, reflecting strong satisfaction with pricing, ease of use, and reliability. FreeTaxUSA currently shows a Trustpilot rating of 2.6 out of 5 stars, based on 120 reviews. Because FreeTaxUSA has a significantly smaller review volume, this rating may not fully represent the broader user base and should be viewed with caution rather than as a definitive judgment of quality or accuracy. Final takeaway: if you want structured guidance, predictable tiered pricing, and a smoother experience for moderately complex returns, TaxSlayer is the safer all-around option. If your priority is minimizing cost and you're comfortable filing independently without heavy guidance, FreeTaxUSA delivers exceptional value. This approach works best for confident filers who prefer efficiency, clarity, and full control over their filing process year after year. If this comparison helped, like the video, subscribe for more tax software breakdowns, and click the link below to access both platforms and choose the one that fits your filing style best.